This is your News Source Evening Bulletin for today, Tuesday, the 21st day of May in the year 2019. Here's what we're tracking tonight. The Department of Youth today hosted a roundtable discussion with various youth organizations to address the growing concern of youth unemployment. The event was held as part of the annual Youth Week celebrations, which started on May 18. Youth employment and youth underemployment have been two of the biggest problems facing Guyana's youth population over the years. According to the Acting Director of Youth, Leslyn Boyce, the forum that was hosted today sought to provide youths with a platform for their voices to be heard on the issue.
It is necessary for us to work together to address this issue. Hence, it is critical to hear from you, to receive your recommendations and suggestions. It is felt that the decisions, programs, projects, and initiatives developed for young people will affect their lives.
Many of those who gathered spoke about the impact of not being able to find jobs even after they would have completed higher education. Others said the government and the private sector need to work closer to create more employment efforts. The panel discussion saw representatives from several organizations, including the Guyana National Youth Council, Volunteer Youth Corps, the Association of Young Africans, and Youth Challenge Guyana.
First and foremost, we believe that youth unemployment in Guyana should be depoliticized. It's the one thing that every politician in this country likes to say. You know, we're going to bring so many other jobs. It's like a token that is easily thrown around. I just heard somebody say 50,000 jobs, and everybody's youth unemployment. We can bring jobs. Jobs. That's the one best word that all of our politicians can rehearse in this country. It's the same script from everyone. And for some reason, our Guyanese youth, I guess we love the script. So jobs, yeah, don't want to see bringing jobs. This body say to bring in, everybody loves to hear about jobs.
We would also like to see more of direct mentoring of the youth, where if a youth comes into SPB to get funding for something, it's not that, oh, you do not meet the criteria, goodbye. It is how can we work to get you from point A to point B, where you can receive either funding or training or some method of help.
Our first advice, which is directed to the major stakeholders, for example, the government, organizations, agencies, private sector, etc., is to take an approach of inclusiveness, and not one that is diverse, not one that is driven by assumptions. At the same time, being open to the creativity, ambitions, and interests of today's youth. It is important that consultations such as this Youth Unemployment Roundtable be done regularly.
It was noted that the points expressed during the panel discussion will form part of a report which the Department of Youth will examine and execute several plans based on recommendations received. Additionally, other events, including community outreaches, will be planned in an effort to hear more from the country's young people. More news coming up in just a moment.
Here now, I want to switch over to GTT right now, because all this time and money I waste on a calls alone can just send up my blood pressure.
You've come to the right place.
Really?
Once you're switched over with our network, you can activate our Fab 5 plan. With our Fab 5 plan, you can enjoy free unlimited calls with 4 family and friends.
You got to be kidding me.
You will also get 5 gigabytes of data with 250 text messages.
You got to be kidding me.
And your chosen 4 can also call you for free.
You got to be kidding me.
Activate the GTT Fab 5 plan today. For only 5,005, you get free unlimited calls to 4 of your closest family and friends, 5 gigs of data plus 250 text messages, and your Fab 5 friends can call you for free. GTT Fab 5.
legions of men standing strong, but never too proud to stoop and help someone. We must send a clear signal to all. Do right, walk in upright ways, knowing that's what being a man is all about. And ever aware that things will only get worse when good men do nothing. Stand strong. Be the one to live right.
Join in the celebration as Curtains and Drapery celebrates their 18th anniversary. During the month of May, all customers will enjoy 18% off on selected items in store. As we continue to celebrate, on the 25th, all customers will enjoy extra discounts while enjoying steel band music, snacks and refreshments, and gift giveaways. So come join the celebration. It's Curtains and Drapery's 18th anniversary. Curtains and Drapery, 110 Regent Street, between Albert and Lion Street.
Welcome back. Police investigators are probing the shooting death of a wanted man, Colin Hooper, in East Le Penitence last evening. According to the police, Hooper was wanted for questioning in connection with the murder of money changer Prince Allen. Allen was shot dead back in April just after parking his car in front of the Ashman's building. According to residents who live close to where the wanted man was shot dead last night, it was just after 8:30 when several gunshots were heard. When the gunshots ended and persons ventured out of their homes, the lifeless body of the 45-year-old wanted man was found. It appeared as though he was in a kneeling position before being shot. Investigators have since revealed that the man's body bore a number of bullet wounds, and 6 spent shells of a small caliber weapon were found close to the body. The Guyana police force in an official statement said Hooper also had several robbery matters before the court and was known to be unemployed. A post-mortem examination is to be performed on his remains. The investigation is ongoing. In the courts, almost 2 weeks after 20-year-old Patrick Fraser, also known as White Boy, was gunned down in Bagotstown, a 22-year-old man from Diamond has been charged and remanded to jail for the murder. A Diamond resident Kevin Rose appeared in court this morning before the Chief Magistrate Anne McLennan and was not required to enter a plea to the indictable murder charge. It is alleged that on May 9, 2019, while in the company of friends, the victim Patrick Fraser was shot dead during the course of a robbery. The youth was in the Bagotstown community on the east bank of the Marara when he was approached by the accused and shot twice to the body. Shocked friends of the victim rushed him to the hospital where he died while receiving treatment. He was laid to rest this past weekend. The accused was arrested a few days later by the police and has since admitted to the crime, according to the police. Municipal Matters to report right now that Georgetown City Council has revealed that it is owed more than $8.4 billion in rates and taxes and will soon begin another effort to get errant taxpayers to pay up. At a press conference on Monday, the acting town clerk Sharon Harry Munro told reporters that over the years the council employed various efforts to get businesses and citizens to pay up their taxes.
Like I said, and you will have heard the Treasurer saying, it's our first approach in our discussions, and thereafter, when we look at it, maybe after a month or we review it, and we recognize that still persons are still not coming or so, we will take the other approach, and we will incrementally, eventually we will reach to the stage where we will be having persons before the court and be having persons to levy against those persons. And one of the reasons why we are actually taking this approach, because we know that the court system is one that is so cumbersome. And then after you, even after counsel win that case, that person is still given the option of having the first option of paying off the taxes.
She said the council is now extending its hands once again to get the attention of taxpayers.
And one of the approach we have decided to do is to carry out our rate recovery, what we call a rate recovery drive. It would be made up of about 6 to 7 individuals who would go about to a certain area, and we are looking to start off with Lazytown, and we are trying to target all the areas that are closest to council first, and then we would go out. We noticed that there is a number of challenges that may surround ratepayers in terms of paying the rate. However, it is the obligation to pay to us what is due to us.
Taxpayers will be able to pay their taxes through several plans and initiatives being put in place by the administration of the Georgetown City Council. The city treasurer John Douglas explained to reporters that 60% of the defaulters fall under the residential and commercial category, while 30% are commercial alone and the remaining 10% represents taxes owed on land. City Hall is warning that it will take legal action against defaulters who fail to enter into payment arrangements with the municipality. Across the region is coming up next.
Falls, a trademark of China's Zhanghao Incorporated, located at Land of Cane in East Bank, Demerara, was incorporated in April of 2013 with over $10 billion Ghana dollars invested in a state-of-the-art 100,000 barrel fuel storage facility, a modern service station, an office complex, and a modern wharf that can berth international vessels. Having no association with any other fuel company, Falls imports its own fuel, which meets quality specifications, has all the legal permits, and is in compliance with international requirements. Its bulk facility can load 8 trucks simultaneously at a rate of 1,000 liters per minute, while the service station can service 12 cars at a time using computerized fuel pumps, which can facilitate the use of ATM cards. Through its professional team of mostly Guyanese, Falls wholesales and retails fuels to the public, including farmers and miners, and will continue to positively contribute to Guyana by providing quality products, service, and attractive prices. Try Falls today for all your fuel needs.
Let's get ready to rumble! Guyana, get ready for one of the biggest sporting events in history, going down the 26th of May, when Team McNeil Cameron presents their first annual track and field championships, Mackenzie High School versus the Wisma Christianberg Secondary. It's going down at the MSC Ground, Linden. Starting time at 9 a.m. Admission, adults $500 and kids $300. Event is being sponsored by Banks DIA, Stars Party Rental, Tropical Reflections Restaurant Antigua, Foreign Links, Motor Spears, Power Producing and Distribution Inc., Super Graphics, MoneyGram, and Bosai Inc.
Friends with benefits!
Let's be friends, let's be friends with benefits.
The craziest concert to hit Guyana! Friday, 24th of May, 2019. We head to DCC Ground, Landscape Street, Queenstown. Friends with benefits!
As a luxury mechanic, I'm often asked, what gas should I use in my expensive vehicle? In other countries, you have regular and mid-grade gasoline known as 87, 89, and premium gasoline known as octane 93 to 95. For affordable, high-quality fuel, performance, and high mileage, visit Guy Oil today. Choose Guy Oil Super 95. Guy Oil, we are everywhere.
Across the region right now, the Antigua and Barbuda government says it remains optimistic that an agreement could be reached regarding the sale of Scotiabank to a consortium of local stakeholders in Antigua. Information Minister Melford Nicholas said that while the Gaston-Browne administration is maintaining its position regarding the sale of the bank, it is still optimistic that an agreement can be reached to benefit both parties. Last November, the Trinidad and Tobago-based Republic Financial Holdings Limited announced that it was seeking to acquire Scotiabank operations in several Caribbean countries. Antigua and Barbuda and Guyana had initially expressed reservations about the proposed acquisition, with Antigua indicating that it would not be issuing a vesting order to facilitate the move. The Republic Bank Company stated that the banks being acquired are located in Guyana, St. Martin, Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It said that the purchase price is $123 million. In neighboring Brazil, masked gunmen killed 11 people indiscriminately after bursting into a bar in the northern Brazilian city of Belém on Sunday. The shooting happened in Guama, a poor and violent neighborhood of the city in the Amazon region. Local media speculated that the shooting was carried out by a gang in retaliation for the deployment in March of federal forces to Belém. Military police said 7 armed men had arrived at Vanda's bar in a car and on 3 motorbikes on Sunday afternoon. Witnesses said the masked assailants appeared to shoot at random, killing 5 women and 6 men. 1 person was injured and is under police protection. And finally tonight, international news. Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison has secured a majority government, capping off a shock result in Saturday's election. With 77.5% of votes counted, the Liberal National Coalition has now reached the 76 seats needed to control the lower house. The result has defied long-term polls that had predicted a Labour Party win for the first time in 6 years. Labour leader Bill Shorten has said he is standing down. He told members on Saturday night that they have argued for the future and the time will come for his party. There are still 4 seats yet to be declared. And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. I'm Gordon Mosley reporting.